Hey everybody, it's Mark Vogt with VOGTLAND Archery and Fishing Guides at Large in northeastern Illinois. Here on a cold December 13th day. It's 37 degrees, but it's going to snow tomorrow, so I got to get this testing in. A lot of people like to use a shooting glove, especially traditional archers. But one problem with a shooting glove is that there's always some level of inconsistency in the amount of leather, the thickness of each of these pads. You could go through an entire rack at a store, 30, 40, 50 gloves, until you finally find the one that you like. And then when you use it after a couple years and it gets worn out, you got to go do it all over again. It's frustrating. With a tab, you can go and buy layers of leather, and the tab has two sandwich pieces made out of metal that you take apart and you can reassemble in any order that you want to get some consistent feel that you like. No such thing exists for a glove until today. What I've developed is actually a set of inserts that you could just make out right here that slip inside each of your finger boxes, giving you different thicknesses until you achieve the feel that you want, so that you can go out and buy a glove and know that no matter what that glove is, if you ordered it online and it arrived, you don't have to return it. You're just going to buy this little kit and you're going to slip these inserts in, different thicknesses, different stiffnesses, until you get the feel that you want. And for the first time, people that like to use shooting gloves preferably now have the option to be able to tune that shooting glove to give them the feel that they want. So we're going to test this glove in this cold weather, shooting at that smiley face. That's a 70 meter target, so that's 78 meters, shooting bare bow using the VOGTLAND archery technique. And if you remember, there's multiple steps to that. The first step is you're going to use string walking to try to adjust the angle of the elevation of the bow. In this case, my zero gap is 70 meters, right like that. So this is all I have to do. The second step of the technique is not to anchor off to the side like this and try to look down the arrow. Instead, you're going to anchor directly under your chin and look down the left side of the string, put the tip of the arrow right smack on where you're aiming. Not above it, not below it, not anything. Right smack on the target, and do the best you can to come up with a smooth release. That technique is what we're going to use to try to shoot at 70 meters. So here we go. This is the very first round, so I can't promise anything. I am cold. I'm going to be quiet now, because you have to be quiet when you're shooting. Let's listen for the thunk. One for one. That looked good too. Tighten up that head. Nope, I went right. I saw it. I just flew in from Ottawa, Canada last night. I'm still tired. That looked good, but I didn't hear it. I'm going to shift off to the side a little bit. Two for three at least, maybe three for three. You can hear that thunk on a cold day like this. Shot a little to the right. I'm cold and the sun's going down. Still to the right. This will be in the outtakes. All right, last one. This one matters. There's a deer out there this time. It's right in the center of the smiley face. Got it. So we had at least 3 for 6 at 78 yards using the VOGTLAND technique. But really what we were trying to do today was test this glove in cold weather. That extra little bit of padding actually accomplished 2 goals. One, it provided me a stiffer surface that spread the weight of that 55, 60 pounds bowstring out, so it's not cutting into my fingers and hurting, and that gives me a smooth release. Oddly enough, the second thing that these inserts do is it kind of insulates your fingers. They don't feel nearly as cold right now as when I was shooting without them, so that my fingers, I can be out here in cold weather shooting a little bit longer, a little bit better, using these inserts, and that's what I wanted to show you guys today. Hope you liked the video. I won't bother going down and showing you. There's one that's inside the smiley face and two that are just outside the smiley face. But that's it. Thanks for watching.